Hiya, fellas. This is Ethel Merman. I'm going to sing a song for V-Discs that I know all you GIs will really appreciate. It was written by Private Frank Loesser, and it's called, Why Do They Call a Private a Private? Well, now, let me tell you all about it. And please don't crowd. I know why they call a corporal, because he's got 2 stripes. And I know why they call a sergeant, because he always gripes. Yes, I know almost all the military types. But why do they call a private when each night is a public event? The Pennsylvania station, that crossroads of the nation, has nothing on a regular army tent. They snore and snore and snore all night. They drop their shoes, they light the light. It's heck to have to smell a regiment. Have you been marching? Why do they call a private when each night is a public event? Why do they call a private when there's nothing more public on earth? Take military travel, it makes your nerves unravel. The Army's really getting its money's worth. In any other walk of life, you'd think that you were man and wife. The way you've got to share a lower berth, your feet are icy. Oh, why do they call a private when there's nothing more public on earth? Now, why do they call a private when his life is a public affair? 100 other rookies enjoy his mother's cookies and read his mail and borrow his underwear. And every time he's gotta go, a fella's gotta go, you know, with 7 other fellas sitting there. Who's got my colliers? Why do they call a private when his life is a public affair? Why do they call a private when he's only a public GI? They ought to call him Rover. He flies and flees all over. There's always lots of company for a guy. And if he ever gets a shower, he's got to wait online an hour. It's murder if he's modest and he's shy. The joint is crowded. Oh, why do they call a private when he's only a public GI? Oh, why do they call a private when his life is a public affair? The whole United Nations can hear his conversation and read his mail and borrow his underwear. And if he finds a local wench and puts her on a quiet bench, 3 other guys from Yank are waiting there to take the picture. Why do they call a private when his life is a public affair? Go see the chaplain. His life is a public affair.